Welcome back to Business Compass, and today we're talking Waakye Micasa with Nana Hasia Abasi. And Hasia, so we've talked a lot. We've talked about combining full-time work and trying to get this off the road. We've talked about the kind of capital we think you need going forward and the things you should be thinking about, why you need a business plan and all the issues you need to build in, and then also issues around customer service and ensuring that the quality of the food stays consistent or even improves as you expand, and the packaging and all that. Now, I think we need to talk about how are you managing the money that you're getting now? How are you tracking that? Because this is going to be the main source of funds that you're going to need to grow the business.
Yeah.
Are you doing well there? How do you think you're doing?
I would say so far so good, even though it has not been easy with money management.
So why is it so good?
So good because I'm able to manage the money in the sense that I'm able to acquire some of the equipment, like I said, that I will need for my...
Before we talk about what you've been able to do, how are you tracking the money?
How am I tracking the money?
Yes.
Okay, I'm able to track the money by the demand.
No, how do you get paid?
Writing it down?
Okay.
Whenever you buy something.
Yes, whenever I buy something, yes,
records?
I keep records of it, and then the amount involved that I used to.
Where do you
purchase.
keep this record? Where?
I have a book that I have a booklet that I keep track of all the equipment that I buy, and then anything I buy in terms of the equipment, if there's a receipt, I put the receipt attached to the book so that anytime I'm making reference, at least I know that okay, I'm able to keep track. Yeah, this is the amount I use.
Okay, so at least you're separating the business money from your money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How about when you receive money? When clients pay you, how do you keep that money?
When clients pay me, first of all, I will have to take money that I'm going to use for equipment, for ingredients on my next cooking. That is the first money I take. Second, because I'm looking at the business to grow in the next 5 to 3 years, I'm looking at a bigger and a wider space. I try to keep money for that as well. And then
so hold up. So from the money that you make, that you get, you take out the one for
ingredients
for the next batch of cooking.
Yes.
Then you put a little something aside towards your future.
Yes.
That's really brilliant. This is
I
old
do.
school female way of doing business.
Exactly.
I like
She
this.
covers her costs
Thank you.
and then she saves for the future.
Yes, I
So
do.
Fantastic.
let me ask you, how do you save for the future?
Okay, I have a savings account. Yes, I have a savings account even before I started.
This is how our mothers used to do business.
Yeah.
So anytime I'm able to get the order and then I sell and then I take the money, I don't keep it with me for the next, let's say, 72 hours. Within 24 hours, it has to go to the savings account, because if I'm not able to deposit early, by the time you realize, you end up using the money for something you haven't even planned for. So I try as much as possible.
What's the interest you make on the savings account?
Okay,
No,
a month.
I'm getting
And the savings,
somewhere.
I think 1 CD 50 pesos.
1 CD
Every
50
month.
Yes,
pesos.
every month, yes.
Every month.
Yes, 1 CD 50 pesos.
Okay, let me give you a suggestion, and it works for some, and depending on how diligent you are, it can work for you.
Okay,
And it doesn't matter how much money you put there.
okay,
The money you put into savings, put it into treasury bills.
okay.
And you know what? There are some banks in the country today that you can add money to your treasury bills. There are some you can't. Some is locked. The moment you put the money there, it's locked.
Okay.
So the money is working for you.
Okay.
Money should work for you. You don't have to work for the money. So as you put that there, what it now does is that when you now get to a certain stage and you want to go to the bank for money, there is a record of you having some money there that you can put into the business.
Okay.
And it's a good thing that you're putting money aside.
Yes.
A lot of businesses don't put money aside. You even put money aside before you even pay your bills.
Yes.
You put money aside before you even pay yourself.
No, she's doing the classic thing.
Yes,
She is.
you know.
She is
So
indeed.
you're on the right trajectory. Keep it up.
Okay.
Sustainability is the name of the game. If you can't sustain it, then you're going to kill your business. no matter how small the money
And she
is.
separated herself from the business.
Little
so
drops
early.
of
That is
water.
so
Have this notion. Little drops of water will always
Makes
make a mighty ocean.
Yes, that's very true, because when I was even started, I didn't know I could do all this.
Wonderful,
Wow.
wonderful.
But then
Now,
I took a bold step, and then I
Yes.
was there.
the
Yeah,
other
you
thing, the other thing, don't try and be boss when you see things are going well.
Okay.
You know, Ghanaian business.
Yes.
The moment things start going well, we are
Chief
boss.
Executive Officer.
Exactly.
He has an office sitting
As
in
much as possible, the people you work with,
Stay with them.
stay with them.
Okay.
Work with them.
Be their everything. Get to know what is happening in their life, what's happening with their children, so that they see you more as a mother.
Okay.
When they are now working for you, they will kill themselves to work for you. But the moment you start showing them that I'm boss, you're a worker, that's a very difficult thing, because it's food you're doing. They can spoil the taste.
It's
If you
true.
spoil the taste, they spoil your market.
Well noted.
Yes.
Is there anything else you think you want to bring up that we should help you address?
How are you doing the deliveries?
I have a dispatch rider.
Your own?
Yes. No, not my own, but then I'm working in collaboration with him. I was doing the delivery myself when I started, but then because I have a full-time job, it wasn't helping, because sometimes they will call me and then I have to get the food ready. Getting the food delivered was a problem. So I had someone, I spoke with him, and then he was ready to work with me. So when the food is ready, I call him at any time and then he picks it up.
I don't know whether this will help you, but think about it. You know, there are quite a lot of companies in Ghana today who do fruit juices.
Fruit juices?
Yes, fruit
yes,
juices.
Yes.
You don't supply fruit juice with your food.
No, even though I'm good at doing
No,
what they
I
call...
don't expect you to do it, because that will be
Okay.
added cost.
Okay.
If there's a company around, because I know in your part where you pig farm
Yeah.
there are people who do fruit juices.
Yes.
Go to them and have some partnership with them,
Okay.
so that when you're selling, you can tell your clients that you also do fruit juices and you get it from them.
Okay.
What it does is that it opens your market in his eyes.
It's
He would want to sell his fruit juice. He knows your food will sell his fruit juice, and he can open your market too for
Thank
you.
you so much. Well noted.
That's really
That's a very important point.
Exactly.
Collaboration.
Yeah, collaboration.
Wow.
Good.
We're going to go to Coach's Corner now, and when we come back from Coach's Corner, we'll try and wrap up the discussion with Waakye Micasa. So please stay with us and join us in Coach's Corner.
Good evening. Welcome to Coach's Corner on Business Compass. I am Coach Bell. Today we are talking about taking action. Let me ask you a question. What is that one thing that keeps dragging you away from pursuing that dream, that opportunity, that goal? Is it that you feel you are inadequate? Is it that you want to learn one more thing before you act? Is it that you feel you must watch one more YouTube video before taking action? Is it that you feel you need to read one more book or article before you are ready? And then just one more something, and just one more, and so on. Eventually, you suffer information overload and never take a single step towards your action. This is almost always driven by fear. Fear of failure, fear of looking like an idiot, fear of not being good at something you really want to be good at, and so on. At some point, you must stop learning and start doing. You have to face that fear. You have to shake off that fear. You have to act regardless of that fear. That is how you succeed. Start taking action this day. That's our show for today. Before I leave you, remember that the hardest work of all is to do nothing. Think about that. Take care till I see you next week.
Welcome back from Coach's Corner. Thank you, Coach Bell. Words of wisdom, we enjoyed it. And we're still here with Nana Hasia. Hasia,
Yes,
so you've learned a lot today, haven't you?
a lot, a lot.
Guys, what do you think?
You just said the word focus.
Focus, huh?
On that growth,
Yes.
that goal,
that's
that
fair.
vision she
Focus.
has.
Yes.
Okay, right there.
Because she's doing so well in
Let me
terms
help.
of working towards the
Thank
vision.
you so much.
No, you're doing fantastic.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
very proud of you. You're
I'm
doing
glad
very
to
well.
hear
You're
that.
very,
Thank you so much.
You are saving,
you're
you are
driven.
working,
You know exactly what you want.
growing the
and
business.
you're
Thank you
working at
so
it.
much.
So get this thing. So we're going to give this to you so
Okay.
that you always
Focus.
remember to
Thank you so
focus
much.
on your big that big vision you have, that big goal.
vision.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. So what's final words of advice?
Kwame, you want to go first?
Yes, I think you seem to have wrapped everything up. It's just a question of little pointers that you need to be very much aware of. Your business plan, your location, your pricing, your competition, and to make sure that you keep the taste of your menu so that at least it stays.
I feel good about your trajectory where you're going. I will just sound a note of caution. Kwame has given you many nuggets of advice that will help you along the way. You need to be strong and you need to stay focused. You have the plan. Things will come up to derail you, unexpected, unbudgeted, all sorts of things. But stay focused. Stay true to your dream. Don't start overdoing the dream. Oh, I'm going to start grilling this. I'm going to start chichinga. I'm going to stay focused
focus
and
is
stay
important.
close and true to the dream. Okay, you are doing well with jollof and waakye. It comes with all the other condiments. Stick to it. Charlotte talked to you about customer taste, whether mild, hot, this, add that. Do a bit of that, but stay true to your waakye and jollof.
If you are watching from home and you want to start a food business or any business, I think today there were some really, really great tips on the need to study a bit more about your clientele, pilot it like she did. You test it out with friends and family while she's still maintaining a job. Do a business plan. Calculate very carefully the cost that you need before you launch and all the certifications and the statutory authorities that you need to register with. So take your time and plan it. I think good planning always pays off when you launch the business. So take your time, plan it, and we wish all of you out there who want to be business people, wish you all the very best. And remember, we're here for you. Send your comments and your challenges and we'll be happy to support you. This has been Business Compass, brought to you by Fiducial Services Limited. I'm very happy to have hosted you today, and I thank Mona and I thank Kwame for joining me in the studio today, and thank you, Hasia. Good luck to Waakye Micasa.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. My name is Nana Hasia. My line of services is food services, which is waakye and then jollof. I had the privilege to be on Business Compass today, and then what I have learned today is to work hard and then stay focused on what I'm doing. I've learned not to look out for the money for now, but then focus on quality, not money. And I've also learned that money should rather work for me, not me working for the money. And then collaboration, I should be able to collaborate with other business entrepreneurs also that are coming up, that I can add together to what I'm doing so that I'll be able to sell my brand and then add maybe a little bit of juice to it, which comes with the collaboration.
The business tips are proudly brought to you by First National Bank.
Hello everyone, it's always a delight to come your way again with a business tip. Today's tip is on doing business in Ghana, in West Africa, and in Africa, as I've said. So we have a huge market. We have a big continent, a natural resource rich continent, and it's a big playing ground for all of us who want to do business and earn some good money. So considering that money is my own natural energy yield, first, you decide what you want to do, which we've discussed. We're going to disrupt the current market, come up with something novel, something new, something that applies technology. We use digitization to make payments, and that allows us to do business in Ghana, in West Africa, and in all of Africa. So we'll be crossing borders. What are some of the businesses that we can do, considering that some of us are Anglophone and some of us are Francophone in this big region? Let's look at things that people need and people use. That goes above the barriers of language or even culture. So let's think of things that we use. What do we use? We all use deodorants. We all use body creams. We all use face creams, whether we are male, female, children, or adults. So let's think of products that cuts across barriers. And those products, we can take them in Ghana, outside Ghana, and into the west of Africa. We all know that the Free Trade Act has been passed across the continent, and this is the time so opportune to go out there, market your business across the continent and sell into the continent. I wish you all luck as you go into Africa and as you do well. Thank you and have a blessed week.